Okay, let's try this level again. Anyways, there's a little funny story that happened over the previous week, so I'm gonna go with that. There's this competition that's supposed to be happening right now. It's called Parliamate BP, and basically, I was supposed to register as a judge for that competition. What ended up happening is that I checked the GC that I was in. It was like a bunch of debaters in that GC, and someone was asking, "Hey, can someone add for Parliamate?" And I'm like, "Yeah, hell yeah, I definitely want to judge. It's my like what second time judging ever for a competition. Why not? It's something I haven't tried in a long time. I think it's a good experience." So I decided to go for it, and as I was going for it, a friend of mine suddenly asked, AJ, are you willing to edge for us? And I'm like, yeah, sure, definitely. Because actually, I didn't straight up reject the other person. I, I was like, hold up, why do you guys have to make me choose like this? Like, not the most ideal scenario. Like, come on, pinagkakagawan ako just for the edge. I mean, yeah, people are desperate for the n=1 sometimes. But anyways, that did end up happening. And then the other person in the GC was like, the average reasonable person would probably pick their friend. And I just found that funny because like the judge is somebody that is labeled as an average reasonable individual. So like I see what's happening there. I see what reference you're trying to make. I see that. That's pretty slick. Hold on. Oh come on, bro. Oh GG, bro. Come on! There's no way. There's no way. There's no way that just happened. Come on, bro. Come on. Anyways, where was I? Yeah. So I ended up just telling my friend in DMs, hey, just give me the registration details. Actually, no. What ended up happening is that I checked the registration form for the competition, and I was like, okay, here's my achievements. And what my friend told me is like, bro, turns out I've been being carried by you the whole time. And the context behind that is that in the two competitions I went with the him, we got into grand champion. Not grand champion, grand finals of the competition. That happened twice for both of the tournaments we were in. 2 for 2. So that's a crazy good record if you ask me. And I think that and I don't want to say that it's because of me because I think that he definitely helped a lot in prep time. He was like the reason why I'm able to like formulate myself. Definitely a big point of improvement was just being able to broaden my horizon in terms of who I'm able to team up with, who I'm able to interact with. So definitely I highly doubt that it's a carry. But I can see where he's coming from because like I have a bit more experience than him, but I don't think that invalidates his experience himself. The only gripe I have is that bro does not want to compete in competitions so that he can keep his novice status and smurf people. I could never really. I do not want. I would rather get cooked by college students. I find that a bit more enjoyable. Well, what people consider enjoyable is different for everyone. I'm a bit of a masochist on that end then, if you know, like, come on, who on earth enjoys getting their ass cooked by a college student? Definitely not the average reasonable voter. That's what I know. So, that friend of mine, I gave him the registration details and I'm like, okay, hit me up whenever there's like the tournament kit getting sent. The problem, the tournament kit, it just never arrived. I swear it was like 3 days before the competition started, and I was like, "Yo, are we like fully registered yet? Is there anything I need to handle?" And he's like, "Yeah, wait, I'll check. Don't tell my other partner." And I'm like, "Yo, ain't no way you're procrastinating on the registration." So, of course, I do what I think is reasonable, and let me think about this. I do what I find reasonable and decide that, okay, I'm just gonna ask their teammate. Hold up, never mind, I got the timeline right. Wrong. Anyways, I just let my friend. Oh my god. I just let my friend be. And, like, okay, bro, go do that registration. I'll figure it out. So, fast forward to 2 days ago. And then I realized. Never mind, it was just yesterday. I realized that, hold up, I still have not gotten an invite to the Discord server. Something must be wrong. Because usually they would have sent the Discord invite by now. Like, I, if you're part of a competition, you're probably checking your email every day for the like tournament invite. So, Discord invite pala. So yeah, based on that then, I was expecting some kind of invite. And this is where I hit up my friend's partner. And I'm like, yo, your friend, you know what, I'll just say it. Richard has not given me the like registration details for the competition, nor has he told me what the Discord invite is. What happened to the competition? Did you guys cancel it? And they were like, cancel it? Bro, the competition is a month from now. And I'm so confused because I thought they were talking about Parliamate, which is supposed to be starting yesterday. And I was like, what? And they were like, are you talking about the Davao Novice Cup? And I'm like, where the hell did Davao Novice Cup come from? Turns out this entire time, when Richard asked me if I wanted to add, he was not talking about Parliamate. He was talking about Davao Novice Cup. And not a single time did anyone ever clarify to that. No one ever told me that it was the Davao Novice Cup. I'm so on God about this, by the way. Not a single person clarified that to me. I genuinely only found out about this yesterday, on the day that Parliament was gonna happen. And yes, Parliament started to happen on like a Friday evening for some reason. Actually, you know what? I think that's a good thing because like tabs are a bit of a pain to handle. You get that? Like sometimes teams are gonna what back out on the first day. So I think it was a good Oh, so that's why I lost. Oh boy. Oh boy. Anyways, because of that, I completely missed out on Parliament. And I was like, oh, I'm pretty bummed I didn't get to judge. Is what I thought was I was gonna feel. Turns out, what ended up happening is that, hold up, this frees up some time for me. I cancelled a meetup because of Parliament, and now that Parliament is cancelled, I'll try to get back into that meetup, see if I'm still allowed to go with them, and by some kind of fortune, I'm allowed to have that meetup. I was like, okay, thank goodness. And now that it's like already evening, and that meetup is already over, I'm actually pretty glad that Parliament got cancelled for me, because like, come on, it's the week before exams. No, the week before exam week. There we go. And I mean, sometimes you should take a break, but in reality, maybe I shouldn't be debating every single weekend having a new competition. That's probably gonna eventually take a toll on the person. I mean, it's not a big deal for me, but for other people, especially like if my partner in competitions is gonna be, you know, having to put up with this, they probably would appreciate if I don't like spam competitions that often. I don't have a lot of people that I can cycle around when it comes to being the partner I have for competitions, so yeah, it was a bit unavoidable in the end. But I don't mind. I also plan on just judging more in the future, but emphasis on future, maybe not right now. Because, you know, it's the exam week coming up. That's probably not so cool that I'm gonna like spend my time debating. Like, there's nothing wrong with it, but sometimes you just have to pick your priorities, obviously. And I'm a bit terrible at picking my priorities. Whoops. Okay, I'm a bit scared of top lane right now. And I never knew that the like football zombie was that much of a pain. Never mind, I've always known. I've always known this. I've played these games before. Come on, AJ. You've played these games before. Hold on. Let me get the newspaper zombie down. Where is it? Over there. I just got to knock you out. And then I place a pumpkin here. And we'll be fine. I still have 2 flags to go through. Oh my goodness. Can I just kill you with the chili bean? Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, there we go. What else even happened? I mean, the resolution with Parliamate is that AJ, can you just adjust for the next competition, aka Davao Novice Cup? And I'm like, you know what? Davao Novice Cup is next month. It's like far away from my exam week. Duh, because my exam week would be over by then. So I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'm chill with that. But the real question is, if they want me to add for a competition, and I'm not really, and it's like what, a month from now. By then, I might probably find my own partner already for a competition. Like, obviously, I'm not a novice. I can't debate in not Davao Novice Cup, but I was checking the spreadsheet of like competitions. There was another competition that is like overlapping with it. So I'm like, it is a very real possibility that I can just, attend another competition and have my own partner. Hold up, this is a really big problem. Oh my god! This can't be real. It was right there. No! Oh my goodness. But yeah, that's the story of Parliament.